Hello guys, in today's video we will learn about the water level sensor and how to integrate it with Arduino. I will tell you with the real-time example, like if your birds are drinking water and it's got over and at the same time you're not present in home. So this sensor will help you to run the pump and fill the pot of the birds once again. So I'll teach you from all the basics. So please be connected and watch the video till the end. First, let's go with the detail. To do this project, you need a water level sensor, then a pot where the bird will drink the water from, and a Arduino Uno board, also a immersible 5-volt pump, also a 5-volt relay module. These four things are more than enough to work with the project. So what I'm gonna do here is I'll put the water sensor inside the pot where it will sense the water level quantity. Also I'll keep the pump, that 5-volt immersible pump, I'll keep it in a tank, and what I'll do, I'll connect a pipe in the outlet of the water pump, and I'll put it in the flask where the birds will drink the water. Please take care about the thickness of the water per that pipe, so that it will easily connect to the outlet of the pump and you can easily take it to. You have to take care about the length also, of course. You have to take the outlet to the flask, so the length also you have to take measure. Now I'll teach you how the water level sensor actually works. So the water level sensor have three pins, that is the S, it will give the analog value of the water level quantity, and a positive and a negative terminal. The positive terminal will connect to the plus 5-volt of the Arduino board, and negative terminal will connect to the ground of the Arduino board. Now you can see there is multiple number of strips, gray color strips, which actually used to detect the water level quantity in your flask. How it works, it actually sends the short circuit current value. So how to detect the short circuit current value? First I'll teach, like the resistance of the circuit will be low when the flask is full. Correspondingly, this resistance will be very high when the flask water quantity is at the lowest. So remember, if the resistance is high, the current flows will be very low. So in the program, the analog value which is coming at the output pin, that is the S pin, will be very low. What it will do, it will convert that short circuit current value into the corresponding digital analog value, like from 0 to 1024 to the power 10. So the value will be very low, like just greater above the 0 when the resistance is full. Now think, if the water level increases slowly and it will reach to its threshold, then the short circuit current value will be more, and uh, of course the resistance value will become the minimum, like vice versa kind of thing, and voltage will be the constant. Now you can see in the above picture there is some condition of the that analog value which is converted to the corresponding digital value by the Arduino pin. Actually you have to connect this S pin to any one analog pin of the Arduino board, otherwise it won't convert the analog value to the corresponding digital value. Now in the dry condition, in the first, the level of the water is none, nothing, no water is there in the flask, so the reading value, digital value, will be 0. And if it is half full, the value is nearby to 420, and if it is fully the flask is full, then the value is 520. Highestly, if in testing you may get up to 600, but you won't get more than that. Otherwise maybe your sensor is not working, or maybe you are using some other sensor, because in this sensor highest value I have obtained is 600 to 650 guys, and at that condition the flask will be at the means full the water level will be at full. Now think guys, isn't that interesting that if your water level is got full, like your flask got full, and you will get a message in your phone like, okay, your flask is full now, means your pump is running and it to make the flask full. So you'll get a message notification in your mobile message in your phone. Also when the motor starts to give the water, like when the value got very low, again you will get a notification that water is very low condition and your pump is going to start. Isn't that interesting? So let's do that thing also in the same project. For that we need one extra component, that is SIM900A module. By using this module you can actually send messages. If you don't know about this module, please go description link in the below description section. So please go and watch that video first, then you will understand how that SIM900A is actually working. Now once you know about the SIM900A, we will connect it to the Arduino board. Now let's go to the circuit section and learn how the connections will be. As you can see in the circuit section, the water level sensor S pin is connected to A0 pin. A0 pin is the analog pin of Arduino Uno board. Now the positive and negative terminal, that pin is connected to +5 volt and ground of the Arduino Uno board respectively. Now if you want the SIM900A module, like if you want the message services also, then it is compulsory. If you don't want the message service, it is optional for you. You no need to connect with it. Now in SIM900A module, you have to connect the 9th and 10th pin to TX and RX pin of the module, and VCC ground to the +5 volt and ground respectively. You may ask this doubt, why the 9th and 10th pin of Arduino board is connected to TX and RX pin. The answer is simple. Whenever the code is dumped to any Arduino board, it actually communicates within the TX and RX. So if it is loaded, if it is connected to some output devices or any devices, so the voltage required for dumping the code will become less, or the communication will become low and they will not communicate and the code cannot be dumped. So what we do, we use an alternate method in which we connect the 9th and 10th pin to the TX and RX pin. We make them a virtual communication pins. We have to use the PWM pins, that is pulse width modulation pins, and in Arduino board many PWM pins are available. I am using 9th and 10th pin. Also in program section we have to declare those pins also. Now the most important part, that is the immersible pump. Now I'll declare the 5th pin of Arduino board as the output pin. You can declare any pin as output pin. So we are connecting the 5 volt relay module input pin to the 5th pin of Arduino Uno board. Then correspondingly VCC ground connection is given. Now whenever the pump has to run, we have to provide low value to the 5th pin. Why low value? To know that, you have to watch a video whose description is given in the description. In that video I have did a detailed review about the relays. So please go and watch that video first and come back over here. If you want to switch on the immersible pump, then you have to give 5th pin as low and high when you want to switch off the immersible pump. Now the common of the 5 volt relay is given with +5 volt. Now you may ask doubt, why we need a module? We can directly connect the 5th pin to the immersible pump, right? Why? Because to any output pin or any digital pin, if you give high low value, then the output voltage is 3.3 volt and this pump won't work, and there is no such pump available in Indian market which works on 3.3 volt. So minimum voltage required is 5 volt. For that reason only we are giving this 5 volt relay module. In the common of the output section, you have to provide the +5 volt. You can take that +5 volt from the Arduino Uno board itself. Now you have to take a wire from normally open and connect it to the 5V immersible pump positive terminal and negative terminal of immersible pump to the ground, from where you have taken that plus volt supply in the common. So guys, that's it. I think so that's it over with the circuit section. Let's move to the programming section. So in the coding section, you can see I have included my first header file. Only one header file is needed over here, that is software serial.h. So guys, when you download this Arduino file, you generally won't have this library for the header file, so you won't be able to use the several functions inside it. So what you have to do, I have given a link in the description. Go to my personal web page, download the WinRAR file and unrar it. You will get a library folder. What you have to do, go to your folder where you have downloaded the Arduino software, double click it, go inside, replace with your library folder. Why I am telling to replace it? Because inside my folder there are all type of library header files available, so you can use all kind of function without any hectic in the further programming. Now let's move back again to the programming section. I'm declaring software serial my serial 9,10. Again, in the circuit section I told TX and RX pin we have to connect to 9 and 10th pin of the Arduino board. For that reason only we are using this function. Now hash define water pin A0, declaring a variable water pin, and it variable will take the data from the A0 analog pin. Declaring a value is equal to 0, it will store the value from the A0 pin. Now the pump variable will take control with the fifth number pin of the Arduino Uno board. Now in the setup section we are giving the baud rate for both the serial monitor as well as the GSM model, that is SIM900A. Next, declaring water pin, that analog pin as the input pin, and the pump pin. So that pin mode water pin input pin, that is not necessary actually guys. If you give also no problem, if you won't give also no problem, because analog pins there is no need to declare it as input pin or a output pin guys. Okay, but in the next line you have to declare the pump as the output pin, because it is a digital pin and it has to be declared as whether it is input or output pin. Remember guys, no need to declare input or output pin for the analog pins. If you give also, there is no issue. Now as I told you, while doing testing you will get certain values in the try condition and at the full condition. So as you have connected the water level sensor in your flask, if I have taken, if the water level goes below 25, like at the bottommost level of the flask, then the pump will become low. The pump pin, that is the fifth number pin, will become low. Why low? For that reason only I told you to check the video with the relay module. So if it is low, the pump will get on, because it is a model. Low will trigger the signal and pump will get on. Now in the next line I have to return a function called send message. What will happen? It will call that function and it will go to the corresponding function table. Inside it I to first declare whether we have what mode you have to use. For that, if you are using text mode, you have to write that command AT plus CMGF is equal to 1. Then your GSM module will understand that you are going to text someone. Now next line, you have to replace the X with your number, like in which mobile number you want the message. So since the pump will now get on, since the water level is very low, I have given a message like Sumit alert, water is low for birds, switching on the pump. Again, a star message means everything is done, you can send the message. For that reason the star mark is given. Now again, else once the value water is coming inside, the value will increase from 25 to above. That's why I have given else if value is greater than 500. Once it reach to the top level, it will become more than 500. Once it goes above that, the pump will become the digital write pump comma high means switch off the pump. This command will switch off the pump and it will call a function called send message to. In send message to, you can see that again the text mode will get on and replace that X with your mobile number, and the message will go, Sumit alert, water is low for birds, switching off the pump. You can replace the message also, and please do not forget to replace the X with your mobile number. Guys, if you still have doubt, ask me in the below comment section. If you want this program, it is available in my personal web page, as you can see in the screen now. Again, if you want to purchase this product, I have given the link in the description of amazon.in. Please do buy from this genuine link. Please do like, subscribe and share my channel to grow more. And thank you guys for helping me till now. And